So, hello, 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 hello. I'm trying to get my phone to stay put. Stay put, phone. Okay, so I just want to say that I'm sitting outside chilling, and today is one of those days. So I woke up and I decided I want to express myself, right? So I'm not gonna really be going live on Facebook hardly no more. I'm probably gonna be over here on YouTube until I gain my footing. So just to catch you up, it's like I've been going through some things. There's some people that want to see me down and out, not happy. It was some people that tried to kill me a few months back at the beginning of the year. They was unsuccessful with that. So since they couldn't do that, they was working very hard for me to become homeless. So that's what happened. So now I'm homeless, right? Um, after what 20 after 25 years I'm homeless for the first time again. The same people that was behind me being homeless as a teenager is the same people that's behind me being homeless right now today. So here I am sitting here on a hope and a wish and a prayer, but I still got God. I still ain't signed my soul over to no Covent. I'm still good. I still have my soul, even though part of the spirit campaign was to lie and tell many people that I sold my soul, but it was only to a certain group of people that had already sold their soul. And because there's so many of them, they was able to come to band together to make me homeless. So that's where we at right now. I'm no longer in Florida. They want to put an end to my joy and my healing. So I had to leave the state of Florida because basically I don't have no family in Florida. The family that I had in Florida, they passed away. And then my cousin, he's I don't know. So now everybody that want to see me homeless, they celebrating right now. They having like this celebration. Cause they like, yay, we finally got her. We finally got her homeless. We finally got her. Even with the Section 8, cause Section 8 work with them on that. They work with them to make me become homeless. So after the people pulled their little power, punched their little power buttons and shit. So I talked to Section 8 like, what's next? I talked to them like, what's next? You know what I mean? They gonna say, well, we can look into it. What caused you to have to leave the unit? I'm like, y'all already know what caused me to have to leave the unit. Y'all sabotaged me. And even when my hours got cut at work, y'all didn't even reduce my monthly pay. And everywhere I went to try to get the paperwork done, I was being sabotaged. Like they kept printing out, like, when you got to do the change in income, they supposed to be sending you the change in income form. Luckily, I had some left over, because I always get copies of stuff like that. So I used that one, but they pretty much didn't help me. Like, even when I went to the UPS to print out the paper that she sent me through the email, they printed it out on high gloss paper and not legal letter paper or whatever. So it was like what they was doing. They wanted me pushed out of that town and into homelessness. Yep, that's what they wanted. So now I'm homeless, and the people that had a lot to do with it, I'm close to a few of these people that teamed up with certain officials to make me homeless, and now they waiting on me to call and ask for help, because they setting it up their way. They setting it up to where I gotta call the very people that's behind my homelessness. I have to call them and ask them for help. It's like it's like, what kind of lesson they trying to teach me, and for what? For y'all trying to teach me a lesson about healing myself? Y'all trying to teach me a lesson about not going with y'all standards, y'all flow? Like, what's the lesson? Not being a robot, like being my own self. Like, what kind of lesson y'all trying to teach me? Because if y'all think, I don't give a shit what y'all do. I just know I ain't number one. Y'all ain't stealing my soul and swapping it. Y'all ain't finna do it. Y'all not swapping my soul. Like, these people really, number one, it's multiple people's going up against my life right now. It's the people that want to steal my destiny. It's the people, they just trying to spiritually rape me. They trying to spiritually rob me, which they have been doing it for the longest, but until I woke up and called all my energy back, and a lot of people started getting sick, that's when they started targeting me, trying to say, oh, I'm doing black magic. No. You guys doing black magic on me. Like, I didn't know shit about black magic for real in real life until I woke up and found out that a lot of black magic is being performed over my life. So I had to do a deep dive and find out what the fuck and why. And by the time I look up, I'm homeless, and that's what they want, because they want their lies to stick. That I'm not responsible, especially the people that stole my inheritance, that's stealing from me right now, that's living off my goods. Like, these the people that band together to make me homeless. Especially so I won't have no address. They don't want me to have an address for shit. They already tampered with my mail. Like, how the fuck y'all tampering with people's mail? That's super federal. You know what I mean? That's super federal. But for some reason, it appears to show that these people, they are winning at their game. They probably send back, like I said, laughing and happy because I'm homeless. They happy, bruh. The sad part is, it's just a temporary happiness, because these are some sad, sick people in the inside to want to see a woman homeless on the street. A woman that's trying to provide a legacy for her offspring. A woman that has worked hard, not only for self, but literally in a community, energetically, emotionally, spiritually, everything like that. I have worked hard for that shit. And I worked hard behind my energy, and a lot of people's, what I have given over time, a lot of people can't relate, because they not in that sector where I'm at spiritually. So, and those the same very peoples that they had going up against me spiritually. The like my page and everything is still being shadow banned. All my pages is still being shadow banned. They still doing black magic. I noticed the rings around my eyes since I've been out on the streets, basically since I've been homeless. My eye, the dark rings got back around my eye because they still doing black magic. And that's just like I told y'all, that's just a sign. Like if you get really dark circles around your eye, that's a sign that somebody doing black magic on you. They still want to steal my destiny. They still want to they stole the house from me. They stole inheritance. They stole everything that anybody ever left me. They stole it because they stole my identity. So it's two peoples under my identity. It's me and a thief. It's me and a thief. And at the same time, the thieves are close to me. They the same ones that smile in my face. They some great actors. Great actors. And why did they want this for me? If you ask them right now, why did you want this for this girl? What did she do to you? They can't tell you. They can't tell you nothing bad I did. I mean, they can continue to make up the lies. But all the lies are already been proven false. But they, like when you dealing with people that's been spinning lies for years, to take down one individual, them lies will never stop. They're gonna come easy as ever. So yeah, now that they got me on the streets, they can do way more black magic. They figure I don't have no protection, which I do have protection. God always protect me. And they want me to be like, oh, where your God at now? He's still here. He see everything. I'm laughing because this the biggest backfire they about to have, because this the funny thing. All the black magic they been doing over the years and all the trying to stop me, all the hating and all the stealing, the shit done backfired on these people so many, every time. It ain't even, you can't even, it's every time it backfires. Every time. Now that they done went and did the food and made me become homeless, guess what's finna happen? The backfire finna happen every time. Now these people's gonna end up homeless just like me. So they think because they got court ties, they got ties in the court system, these officials, it gotta be officials to be able to do this, because I have been responsible all my life. I have paid my bills. I have never been evicted. I have always worked hard. I haven't so much had a light to be cut off in real life. Like, I could count on my hands only a few times where my light's ever been cut off. Out of the 26 years I've been renting, 25 years I've been renting, or whatever. And I never really had problems until last year when I moved into that apartment, and they forcefully, these bugs, they forcefully pushed me into financial ruins. You know, work with the people that paid my supervisor at my job. It had to be multiple people's in on it at the job because, you know, chain of command. It wasn't just only my floor manager, my floor lead, that, you know, had part into sabotaging. But before I resigned from my job, I hadn't seen my floor lead for 3 weeks. She might be in jail because she stole my bonus. I was due for my bonus at work, and it showed up on my check stub as like I got it. Ooh, these little bugs out here bothering me. But I never received it. And when I went to fight for it, Like, ain't nobody told me like where the money went. Ain't nobody gave me no straight answer yet. Ain't nobody gave me no straight answer on anything yet. Section 8, nobody. Like, even with them allowing things to take place like they did and having partaked in it. Nobody gave me answers, so I'm just here looking crazy, after being targeted. I guess this their way of saying, oops, we made a mistake. You're free from Camp 8. So, of course, as y'all can see, that I'm free from Camp 8. That's a blessing. I'm happy that I'm free from Camp 8. What's supposed to be my new apartment ended up being a nightmare. My new beginning, they turned my new beginning into a nightmare, and then turn around and snatch. They always snatching my new beginnings up, like fucking me over, like constantly making me have to keep starting over. Oh my god, these fucking bugs about to bother me. Constantly making me have to keep start over, time after time. So they narrative of me not being responsible stick. Oh, she move around here and there. No, I stay at my place for years until y'all finally find a crooked enough official or person with some pulls to screw me over, to get me kicked out, or like what y'all recently just did to me. And it's crazy. And it's so fucked up because, like, it gotta be somebody who can sign a paper with nobody asking any questions. So, like a judge or something. It gotta be like a judge that's allowing these crooked motherfuckers to ruin my life while they steal from me, while they get away with stealing from me. And then the people that stole from me, they right now, they keep calling me like, oh, we just want to make sure you're okay. And it's like, oh, if you need anything, just ask. It's like, yeah, I'm asking y'all for my own money that y'all stole. And y'all paid certain peoples that is now in too deep, that would do anything to save their fucking job or whatever. You know what I'm saying? By ruining me. We have to ruin her to save our job, even though it was wrong from the very beginning, from agreeing with helping someone get away with fraud. So here I am again with another reset of my life. This is what they want. Like I said, they want me to keep have to start over, and this is a very important time where my grandson will be born in the next 3 weeks. So they made sure I got evicted 3 weeks before my grandson is born. Now anything come up, I don't have a roof to help provide for my grandson or nothing. Because they want me to look bad. They want me to look irresponsible. So they can get away with stealing my inheritance. We took it because she's irresponsible. We took it because she's incompetent. Y'all fucked up my career as a pharmacy technician. I had to resign from my job, which I hadn't even got around to taking my national test. It was like I was supposed to take my national test, so these bugs, y'all gotta forgive me, they flying everywhere. I was supposed to take my national pharmacy technician exam so I can take my license national. Because at the stage, I only been at my job a year and a half, and at this stage, I was approaching to take my final exam so I can be able to take my license anywhere in the U.S. Because the license that I have now as the pharmacy technician is only was statewide. Look at this. It was only statewide. So Like this June, I was supposed to take the test so it could be national. So I had to resign from my job. Now, I don't know. I want to try to work something out where I could take the test sooner. I can take the test sooner and be able to continue on in my career as a pharmacy technician. Yep. Chip. It's so ridiculous how peoples with power can target peoples that already they suppressed me so bad throughout my life, and for them to be allowed to continue to do it and go for the jackler to make sure I'm homeless right before my grandson is born is pretty scary. It's pretty scary. And all I can do is try to remain balanced, because to become unbalanced, even though they have shooken my foundation and everything, it's more important in this time right now for me to stay balanced. Because if I become unbalanced, then I might shake the world. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stay grounded. I'm trying to find a job now, so I can secure another apartment if they allow me to, because at this point I really truly realize that I'm dealing with some vicious. Now, I've been knew I was dealing with some vicious peoples that didn't care about human life. Even though they kids, the same fate they want from me, their children will suffer. I have to say it, because that's just me calling judgment on my situation, because I'm human just like you. I feel I deserve, and I have worked hard for it. I have worked very hard all my life, and for them to constantly keep making me have to reset my life like this, after trying to take me out, after trying to unalive me and everything, the devil is a lie. I call judgment on that. Like, seriously, I do. Karma is a bitch, Karma is a bitch. They need to clean this dirty ass earth up, because this earth is treacherous. They don't have no regards for human life for real. They only operate on what other humans can do. I don't care on what scale there is. You know what I'm saying? The little people, we being worked like dogs. I'm not a little person, and that's why they want me on the streets. They mad, because I was born a big person, but because somebody was born a little person, they want to steal my destiny, and I woke up and stole my shit back. Now they want me on the streets. These some destiny thieves, and it's the church people too. I have to say it, because while I was being targeted, while I was on Camp 8, a whole bunch of church people that I don't even know, but I can tell they part of the same church, because when you look at people's friends list, or when you look at their association list, or whatever you call it on Facebook, you see that these people is grouped up there in church groups and stuff like that. So all of a sudden, out of the blue, I just get a whole bunch of church folk being there as suggested friends, and I'm like, man, I ain't been to church in a while. I do love God. I know I was ordained and born to be a priest, even though somebody stole my destiny from day one. Oh, excuse me. What the hell? Why all these church people showing up in my timeline and everything? I have been asking that for months because I didn't want to jump the gun, church gang. I ain't need another gang affiliated group coming after me like the Covent members, the secret society group did. But come to motherfucker find out, the secret society Covent member group is the motherfucking church. And come to motherfucking find out that half the church folk was in on a pitchfork deal, the lynch mob, let's call it as the lynch mob. They was in on the fuck shit. I was like, well, now what? Now what y'all been doing in the church all these years since I've been gone? Finding a way out how to target the chosen ones from when they wake up to their true self and remind y'all that y'all been living a motherfucking life. And I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm sitting on freaking. But it's like, are you freaking serious, bro? I probably need to get in the sun because under this tree it's a whole bunch of bugs bothering. But, bro, ouch. Hold on, because these damn things everywhere. Hey! I'm like, wow. So, I'm trying to see. Yeah, damn, them things hurt. So, I'm trying to see, like, did the church folk want to see me homeless too? Because I need to know. I need to know where I stand there with the church people. Because if they don't got no sympathy on me, why should I have it on them? You feel me? If they the reason, if my mom and them, or whoever these group of peoples is, and wherever they came from, if they came up against me off fake allegations, oh shoot, I'm caught. My head got caught in the tree. Of lies, deception, and not the truth, we gonna have to reconsider, like, our alliances and who we taking information from. Because if a group of adults that worship God came up against me off some fake news, I know something. I know something, bro. I'm out here just chilling, though, for real. But on some fake news, y'all came for me off fake news, bro. Nah. No. Anyway, I just want to come on, make a video to address the situation and update you on my homelessness situation, that a group of fake believers came together. They banded together in the name of the devil, in the name of negativity, in the name of jealousy, in the name of fakeness. They came together against one person to make me homeless, they already did the humiliation ritual, which it was like, really? A humiliation ritual? Bitch, I humiliate myself. Like, it doesn't even matter if a group of people come together to try to humiliate me. Like, I ain't superficial to that point, okay? So that little ritual was actually fun. That was a fun exercise, okay? That was nice. Thank y'all. I had fun. I was bored because y'all did spend 5 years isolating me and turning everybody that I met against me. Y'all spent 5 years doing that. Don't forget. So, you guys coming into my life with that little charade, that little game y'all was playing, that little humiliation ritual, that little, all them death spells, all the have people to come in my live videos to perform spiritual rituals illegally against my God body. You know, all that stealing, fraud my name, got the ex fraud me out. He going to jail. He used my name and fraud. Had other people fraud my name out. And for them to get away with it is like, yeah, it got to be a judge, a lawyer, some motherfucker body helping him. Giving them the pass, like, don't worry about it. We targeting this individual. It's okay for them to fraud her name out. It's okay for them to steal. It's okay for them to mirror her phone. It's okay for them to hack her phone. It's okay for them to put cameras in the apartment that she finna move into so we can secretly record her and put out sex tapes of her. Because any sex tape that's on the internet about me is illegal, because I'm not a sex worker. I do not, any nigga can tell you, I'm like, no, you can't record me. If like, because they paid a lot of guys to date me, and every last one of them wanted to record me. So of course at this point I'm wondering, like, this just started happening, like, people can pick up on people aura and tell, like, nah, I don't think this type of girl that's, you know, willing to be recorded doing sex, but they still got paid to come towards me with that energy. And like I said, so they snuck cameras. They snuck a lot of cameras in my apartment. Both apartments, probably all of them, now that I've realized how deep it was, how serious these people was with invading and intruding in on my life. Probably every apartment I ever had probably was rigged with cameras for real, on some real shit. And I want to say this, like, if y'all know y'all life been being gatekept, just know you got cameras in your apartment. And whoever gatekeeping your life, just know they got power somewhere and money. And they can get away with it. Hopefully in the future they stop shit like that, because that mean they watch me and my daughter grow up and undress and just violating our privacy, period. Because I know this last apartment, more cameras than you can ever imagine. The apartment before that, too, it was cameras, too, because I know that for sure. So they been illegally surveillancing me to make sure that they plan work with them, sabotaging me and any relationships that I had. They some cruel people. They will burn in hell for that. They actually will pay for it one way or another. So I'm not upset, because they got to pay for it spiritually, and they have to pay for it on 3D. And if some of them that's old, that's been getting away with it by way of black magic, cloaking themselves, cloaking their energy in the spirit, you better teach your children how to do it too, because how to cloak themselves, because what don't hit you will hit your descendants. That's the law of the universe. That's how God actually works. Boy, this big old B, but I ain't gonna speak too much on it, because like I said, we all under surveillance, just like they had me under surveillance. They under surveillance. They was under surveillance too. So, yes. And the people were talking about, oh, you didn't lose. You got a victory. Oh, I got a victory by being homeless on the streets. You being funny. You rubbing it in my face now. You being funny. You had something to do with it. Don't see it as a loss. Don't see it as a loss, right? Okay, you rubbing it in my face. I bet you if this happened to you, you wouldn't be able to make it. You'll be sitting in a crazy home like, just sign me up for the crazy home, because I don't have the strength or the mental capacity to get myself out of this. I only have the strength and the mental capacity to be evil and tear people down, which is a very, very low vibrational state. People with low vibrational mindsets, they can never make it through what I'm making it through. They could never. Homelessness, please. They're going to do some more dirty work and try to offer up another human being before they see themselves homeless. Me, I went homeless. I didn't say, you know what, fuck it. I don't feel like being homeless. I join your vampire coven. I join your secret society and sell my soul. I do it. Fuck it. I find you another offering to sacrifice so I can keep my stability. The year 2023 was a big sacrifice because it's like the covens and the secret societies really scrambled up to find fake members that they knew was only going to be the fall person. Because if they knew they wanted y'all to be members of their little funky ass society, they wouldn't have waited till the 5th hour to recruit you and have you to do all this dirty work against the chosen ones. What the hell my water? Against the chosen ones. You know what I mean? So they went and recruited all these goofies, gave them some hope, cause they going to jail. Like these people, even some of them done left the state that they joined the coven in. So say if they was in the state of Illinois or whatever state, they joined the secret society. They let these old Mason motherfuckers trick them to be the fall guy, because the basic people, they been doing this for years, so they already know that they think they can have a fall guy, but for real they ass in trouble too. They can't. So they got all these little niggas and shit to do the dirty work, to come up against the chosen one boldly, up scrape, because they never did it. You couldn't catch one of these Masonic peoples boldly targeting, calling you, saying, well, yeah, I had insurance problems, and you know, I'm sorry, like shit like that. No, they gonna continue to stay in the shadows. You'll never know. But when they get desperate, they go out and recruit little dummies, the world's dumbest criminals. My head done turned a whole different color. And it don't matter how much oil I put in it. The sun eat it up. But the thing is, it's really not even dry. It just look dry. But, yeah. Now, the little people's going to jail. But the Covens, the big Coven members, they got a lesson to be learned too, because they know these people some snitches. They know once these people start getting locked up, they gonna start snitching. They is. So they probably cutting ties with some of the motherfuckers now. Some people can't even call on these motherfucking members who they was in contact with on a daily basis a few months ago. They ain't got no more contact, so they just doing this shit on their own now. They still going to jail though. They still going to jail, so I might be homeless, but y'all still going to jail. They tried to put fake cases against me. It didn't stick. I promise you, I don't do shit but go to work. All my life, all I ever did was go to work, come back. As soon as I started trying to do tarot, what they wanted me to do is stay hidden. They wanted me to stay hidden for some odd reason. I still don't know why. They just wanted me to stay hidden. So, once I started gaining a little momentum online or whatever, they been shadow banning me, but they started just gatekeeping. And then they started just putting in their little plan in play to sabotage me, to make me homeless. They figure like if she's homeless, she won't get no recognition, no nothing, like nobody will care. And like I said, they probably still trying to unalive me, because they know like when you homeless and you come up missing. Now I got plenty of families that know what I'm going through. They know about me being targeted up. All of them turning the other cheek. My mama even said, "What can I do?" What could you do? Call the police, do something. Because if my daughter came to me and said that it's some people's after her, I won't stop at trying to defend her, at trying to find out or at least save her. I won't stop at it. But see, this how you know who's in and who's ain't. And you know they spent years lying on my name. They slandered my name secretly to many people up into this day. So even the people that found out that I'm innocent and I don't do nothing but work, I love God more than these people do. They've been faking. They just looking because they have no words. Because at first they was on the bandwagon with tearing me down too. It's like these people got so many people to hate me. And I'm an introvert. I don't even hang out with people. So for them to go around and smear my name like they know me, they don't even know me. I'm an introvert. I don't even hang out with people. And if you do catch me hang out with people, it's through somebody else. And it's probably because somebody invited me somewhere, or I had a family member that was, throwing a party or something. I'm not sociable like that. I'm an introvert. So how do you know me to even spear my name? And that goes for every family member too. I don't hang out with my family members. I'm an introvert. I always stay home in the house to myself. I went to work, came home, and that's been the same way for 20-some years. Every car I got, they sabotage it. They have city officials to pull me over, all type of shit. So I can't keep a car to even do nothing. My mama, when I told my mama that I was coming back her way, and she asked me where you at now, I said I'm at a friend's house. Do you know she gonna say, oh, that must be a friend that I don't know about. I didn't know you had a friend. Yeah, because you was part of making sure every friend that I met, you guys paid off to go against me. Because obviously so y'all can get away with stealing my inheritance. You're not going to get away with it. Even if the law officials you paying or however that go or went, the people that been backing you up from your dirty work for years, Hazel, you still got to go to spiritual jail. Everything you want from me, you living it out, but you don't know that because you still too busy still targeting me yourself. On top of all the people you employed to come against me and you teamed up to go against me with. You sold me out to so many different entities because I'm an earth angel and I came here with many gifts and beautiful energy. You sold me out to so many different entities. I got certain people's targeting me online that's sick. You wanted the worst for your daughter. That's sad.